welcome back. I've just stepped off the House floor to have a few words with you, but a lot has happened since we chatted last week. I believe we passed the supplemental budget at the end of the week after I talked to you last, so that's on its way to the Senate, and we'll see what they send back to us. This week we started off very busy on Monday and Tuesday. This is Wednesday, of course, and we are hearing the Women's Economic Security Act on the House floor right now. We're just minutes away from a vote. Very exciting to be able to lift Minnesota up as a state that not only has great economic vitality, but also treats its women and families fairly. So very excited to be able to vote on that here today. Yesterday we spent until 2 in the morning on the House floor debating the bully bill, or the anti-bully bill probably is a more appropriate name for it. Its official name, however, is the Safe and Supportive Schools Act. Unfortunately, we didn't have bipartisan support on that bill. And I still, even after listening to 11 hours of discussion about that bill on the House floor, I'm not sure that the debate matched the language in the bill. I do think it will allow our schools to protect our children, and am very pleased that that bill, after 5 years of work and 2 years of debate here at the Capitol, is onto the governor's desk, and in just an hour or so he'll be voting, or he'll be signing that piece of legislation right out on the front steps of the Capitol. So there was lots of excitement, lots of cheering in the halls in the wee hours of the morning when that particular piece of legislation passed. Tomorrow I'm going to take up the newborn screening bill, and while I know that's a little controversial for some who have some data privacy issues and concerns, it, I believe, will pass handedly here in the House, and we'll send that over to the Senate and hopefully have that on its way to the governor within the next week during the spring break, or perhaps the week after. So there's lots going on here, lots of exciting, strong legislation being passed that's going to be very good for the state of Minnesota. One piece I know that the news came out earlier this week has to do with minimum wage. And there's still a little consternation. I thought the language that was put in the bill on the Senate side perhaps helped some of the businesses by having special provisions for small businesses, and also having a youth wage, tiered youth wage, might help, as well as deferring out the inflation, the automatic inflation increases out past 2016 with some limitations, and giving the Department of Economic Development some control over it would ease some of the heartburn that some people have, but I'm not sure it's completely made it comfortable for everyone. I'm really, in my gut, I know this will be good for the folks in Minnesota. People that are working hard 8 to 5, sometimes with 2 jobs, trying to feed their families, trying to pay their rent. This is going to give them a little bit of relief, hopefully get some people off government programs, bring back pride in the work ethic we have here in the state of Minnesota, and be a good thing all the way around as people have more money to spend out in our thriving business economy. So I'm really pleased with the work we're doing. I hope you are too. I invite you to come back next time.